Hey guys, it's JP, and today we are going to go over the purpose of performing plyometrics as well as an example of a few exercises that you can incorporate in your own sessions so you can further improve your performance in running. First, let's define plyometrics. Plyometrics are basically activities that involve jumping movements. The focus is to improve how quickly you can produce force, otherwise known as rate of force development. By incorporating this appropriately, this can help optimize tendon elasticity, which may help you run faster and more efficiently. This means that the benefits of plyometrics not only apply to sprinters, but also long distance runners as well. When you incorporate plyometrics, it's not simply about trying to jump as high as you can. If you end up needing to wind up and require more time on the ground to achieve that jump, you are more likely to be targeting the muscles rather than the tendons. Now, this is not necessarily a bad thing, but it kind of defeats the purpose of having a plyometric session. So as you progress in your plyometric training, you should not immediately think about raising the box height, but rather aim for moving quicker and spend less time on the ground as you jump. This will again work on improving rate of force development, which is the purpose of plyometrics. Before you start trying to do them right away, I want you guys to remember that these are high intensity activities. This requires mindful planning as you add them to your training program. For example, if you had a high intensity run or will have one later, it may not be a good idea to plan to perform them that same day. This is because having multiple high intensity workouts without giving a chance for your body to recover can increase risk of injury. Now let's go over how you would incorporate them in your strength training session. I usually prefer to put these first before heavy lifting. For example, in a 60-minute strength session, you can perform a 10-minute warm-up, followed by 10 to 15 minutes of plyometrics. Then the rest of the session would be focused on heavy, slow resistance training. Now that we covered that, let's go over a few great plyometric exercises that you can incorporate in your own session. Each of these exercises are usually performed up to 20 to 30 times. Also, be mindful of when you need to take breaks. If you seem to be slowing down after a few reps, take a 15 to 30 second break, then try to return to performing them at a high intensity. Again, I collaborated with District Track Club to make these videos for you guys. The first exercise we'll go over is the box jumps. This is an exercise that really works on your explosiveness of movement and is commonly used in many plyometric sessions. To do this one, start in this position and set up a box that's around mid-shin to knee level. Then, as you jump, try to land with your full foot. You'll still probably land slightly more on the forefoot, but this cue keeps you from only landing on your toes. During this landing, also make sure your knees don't collapse. Then step down and repeat. The next exercise we will go over is the split squat jumps. This is a bit more advanced and requires more coordination and control of the muscles around the leg. This one is basically a series of alternating split squats. First, start in a split squat position. Then jump and alternate the feet like so. Make sure as you land that you keep the shin vertical and be careful not to bang the knee of your rear leg against the floor. Then keep alternating. Now the last exercise is a bit different than the other two. This one is known as ice skaters. This one incorporates more frontal plane demands on the runner. This is important as the body needs to be able to tolerate and control forces that occur side to side as well. To do this one, you basically perform a series of curtsy lunges side to side. You can also set up an object in the middle to go over as you perform the activity. Now as you land, try to land on your full foot. If you feel this is too challenging, you can modify this by jumping side to side without performing the part where your leg crosses like so. And those are a few exercises that you can incorporate in your own plyometric session. I hope you guys were able to learn more about the benefits of plyometrics and how you should implement them. Feel free to ask me any questions that you have about plyometrics or any other running related topic. Also, thank you for all the support you guys have given me. I really appreciate it. And as always, thank you for watching.